comical. That was comical. And I want to ask a question to everyone on this space, please. I know we are having a watch along, but please join the conversation. Join the conversation. This is a very, very interesting conversation that I
Mm-hmm.
have. Welcome Archie, welcome Otumba, welcome Lekon, Ready Made, Fumi AJ, Mayor of EFAB, and Tomiwa. Welcome, welcome. I want to ask a question, and the question is for Harry Kane and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich ended up third in the Bundesliga. That means there will be no Super Coppa for Bayern Munich to play against Bayer Leverkusen. The Super Coppa will be between either the winners of the DFB Poker, or if Bayer Leverkusen does a double, that means Stuttgart will be playing Bayer Leverkusen in the cup and the Super Coppa for Germany. So that means Harry Kane would have to wait towards the end of the season towards winning a trophy. And I want to ask a very important question. And that question is Harry Kane. I remember Harry Kane became the top goal scorer and Bayern Munich did not win the league. So is it fair enough for us to say that Harry Kane's goals in that Bayern Munich for winning the league? Because I remember when Cristiano Ronaldo came to the Premier League,
Uh-huh.
the question and the narrative was Ronaldo's goals in that Manchester United, his presence enters Manchester United from progressing. So why are we not saying the same thing about Harry Kane? Why is it that Harry Kane scores goals and is not considered that his goals are injuring Bayern Munich that were habitual winners, serial winners? But when Harry Kane does it, is not nobody's having that same discussion. Please join the conversation because I want to know what is going on. Why are we having discrepancy in what a certain player brings to the team? You understand? Because when Ronaldo did it, his goals were injuring United. But when Harry Kane is doing it, it will have a second chance. On my way, please join the conversation. Let me hear you. Let me hear what you have to say about that.
All right, so what's it called? As expected, I think it's one of those things. Harry Kane is the ultimate football good guy. Cristiano Ronaldo is the ultimate football probably bad guy of sorts. I'm not really sure I would call him a bad guy, but I think Harry Kane and Cristiano Ronaldo, they are two different entities. Like I think one is the fact that Manchester United haven't been
Uh-huh.
serial winners in the past couple of years. Bayern Munich have been serial winners in the past couple of years. So I think the what's it called? The individual that is a serial winner coming to a team that hasn't won anything in a very very long time, and an individual that hasn't won anything in a very very long time coming to a team that is a serial winning team for the very first time. It's the odds are just stacked against both of them in a way, and I think the scrutiny will be more on Cristiano Ronaldo, barring his age and every other thing, because one, Cristiano Ronaldo is a football legend, whether you like it or not, and one of the best in the world at this footballing thing. And the team he came to is Manchester United. And the English press would always vilify you if your team is not doing well. And based on who you are as a player and as an individual, they will vilify you. But Harry Kane will not get such stick. And he's in a new league. They will even give him a benefit of the doubt and all that. Because he is in a new league and he's doing he made his own mark. He was the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga, I think. And he did his very best to carry the team to where he could carry the team to. But it just so
Uh-huh.
happened that what's it called? It just so happened that the team ended up not winning anything. And in the final game, I think he wasn't even in that team. He wasn't even in the lineup for that final game, and they ended up losing that game. So I don't know. I think it's an English press thing, and Harry Kane is definitely suffering from that. He's not suffering from that
So,
because he's
guys,
English
you
and
just
he's
heard
the
from Atta
captain of the English
Poku. He
national
has
team.
also
And I
said his
think
part on
by
the
all
issue.
numbers and statistics, he has done his best. He has scored the goals that he's supposed to score, carry them as far as he's supposed to carry them, and I think maybe Tuchel's formation or whatever it is that's happening at the Bayern affected them for winning the trophy. For
Uh-huh.
Ronaldo, the end of everything for Ronaldo was that he met players that weren't ready to commit as much as he was ready to commit in Manchester United. So it's just a lot. But the yardstick to beat Harry Kane and the yardstick to beat Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to be the same thing because Ronaldo has won it all. Harry Kane is yet to win it. maybe win it big or win it for the first
Um,
time. That's just my own take, Sha.
Thank Thank you very much for that take. I think, to be honest, it makes it worse. If guys, welcome to the Football
uh-huh.
Assembly again. Once again, if you listen to the sound of my voice, this is Top Tier Michael. The host who might just be the coach representing the assembly today. Share the link. Please help retweet the link of the space, and so other people can join the conversation. Um, on my way, if that's the case in point, I think it's worse for Harry Kane. I think for me personally, I think it's worse for Harry Kane because Bayern Munich Football Club are habitual winners. That's a team
You
that
know.
wins trophies week in, week out. You understand? That's all they do. They win trophies. You understand? They win trophies non-negotiably. They win the biggest and the smallest of trophies year in, year out. Especially the league. Like, to be fair, I know that Bayer Leverkusen won the league, but when you want to do your prediction for who's going to win the league next season, you can't see Bayern Munich. You can't say you're not going to mention Bayern Munich in that conversation. So you bring in a player who's supposed to boost the team. The team is full of winners. You understand? Even when they did not have a striker, they won the league. When they did not have a striker, they won the double. So why are they having one of the best players in the world and they don't win anything? So when Ronaldo came into the play for United, no one was talking about the manager. No one was talking about the formation. Everyone was talking about how Ronaldo in that Manchester United from progressing. So right now, why
Uh-huh.
are we not talking about Harry Kane injuring Bayern Munich from progressing? Because they made no progress. Everything that happened good for Bayern Munich was only for Harry Kane. They were knocked out at the early stage of the DFB Pokal. They lost the league. Even less than they had lost the league from 10 more games to go. We already knew Liverpool would win the league. We already knew it. We already knew, even though it wasn't official, we already knew that this Bayern Munich team could not compete. They fumbled as well in the Champions League, less than 5 more minutes to go. So why are we not talking about Harry Kane himself? Because I know it's a funny angle that I'm bringing this thing from, and I'm not talking this thing from a footballing perspective. I'm just talking this thing from a perspective of the fact that the English media likes to push an agenda that is not there. But when it happens to one of their own, they tend to cover their players. I've not seen any media outlet come outside to say Harry Kane is the problem of Bayern Munich. No one is saying that. But when it was Ronaldo, you could see players like Jamie Carragher, you could see people like Graham Souness speaking ill about Cristiano Ronaldo, which makes